Okay, so we've got another, and this one I'm guessing is also a vacuum. And it is a vacuum. So these are the little Shark Ion Flexes. So if I remember correctly, they're like a convertible from a handheld to a upright and everything else. Really neat little guys. That looks like a manufacturer refurbish. It's still got foam on it. Probably not been used. Okay, so I am not playing. This thing is giant and huge and very heavy. Okay, so this is a cat playground type situation. Skyscraper playground with adjustable height. Now, the good thing about that is the packing list's in it. So we can see if everything's in it. I will tell you, there's some very obvious things. See that at the top there? There's scratching posts. Soft post, if you're that kind of kitty. I have no idea what this is, but we'll look it up. It's also a piece of
twirly bits.
Twirly bits. So, I mean, honestly, this could all be here. So, that's pretty cool. We'll check it out. And if not, what we did with the last one, which wasn't all there, and it was obvious that it wasn't there, is we had it, you make your own adventure. You know, you got to choose how things lined up. You got to build your own little cat playground. And honestly, we sold it for very cheap, and the person, I think, was quite happy. So, moving right along.
Thank you.
Okay. So I see one more big box in here. It's probably not very heavy, but I'm going to pull it out for my wife anyways. And then I'm going to let her take over.
Is that what I think it is?
No, the big picture of it being a suitcase, I think is just horribly misleading. It is actually a dead body in a suitcase. Totally not. Here.
I saw one tiny scratch on the side over here, but no cracks or anything. The wheels look good.
Over here? On this side?
Yeah, like down around here. There's a little faint one, not a bad one.
There's one.
There's
one
right
here too. There's a couple tiny little ones. But as you can see, that's a pretty nice looking suitcase. Is there any cracked corners on the bottom?
No, they all look good.
That's awesome. That's brought to you by Baby. Baby. And on that, well, hold on, I'll give you the MSRP. $320. It is really fancy. So if you can deal with a couple scratches, I know somebody that'll give it to you for a lot cheaper than $320. A lot cheaper. So, okay. So, Mom, I don't see anything big in here anymore.
Okay.
You go to town?
Okay, we've got clothing in here still. And a few other boxes. This is electric blue. Very soft knit material. Whoa. What is this?
Is it a pantsuit?
Looks like...
It's a dress.
Yep. It's a dress.
It's a dress with legs.
Oh. It's a
dress with
jumpsuit. Those are really cool right now.
Oh, is that what they're called when
It's a
dress
jumpsuit with like palazzo pants. So if you were breezy and out on the ocean, maybe the Miss Sinawa. Feeling good for the 4th of July. Excellent choice. It doesn't have tags on it. It doesn't have stains on it. I have no idea what size this is. It doesn't have a tag that I can see real quick. Here's another set of the workout pants. The gray, dark blue, black. There's a pair that's open. Ag Catan. They have those fancy pockets. These ones have an open back pocket. And they are a double XL with a drawstring.
So it's got the full-on divider inside here so that you can arrange everything and then look.
4-pack with black, like a dark salt and pepper gray, and a heather gray. Okay, and here is an unmarked box. Let's see what's inside. It's making a little metal sound. Hopefully I'm not busting it. Styrofoam. It sounds jiggly. Oh. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? These are solar pineapple lanterns, which are fabulous.
They also have a very fancy pineapple lamp, LED lamp that we would love to sell you as well.
I have another pineapple lamp. I'm gonna try and sell them all together to somebody that maybe lives in Florida or Georgia. I like it. Or just likes pineapples. I am horribly allergic to pineapple. But I think they're pretty. And I know they taste good because I've had them before. Like, who would send those back?
Yeah, so we're going to have Storytime Columbia real quick. So we went to Columbia. It was awesome. We really enjoyed it. Well, on our own, but when we were there, we met up with some friends and their family. Long story short is we had an awesome time, but my wife, right before we went to Columbia, started becoming allergic to fish on top of all the tropical fruits that she was already allergic to. So she had this whole long spiel that she spoke out in Spanish, and her Spanish wasn't awesome, but she did this all on her own and was really good with it. But the guy's like, had like really, really good English, and he said, "Oh, so you're just allergic to all of Colombia." It was at the very end of our vacation, and it was so true, because between being allergic to the fish and all the tropical fruit, almost everything there she was allergic to, it felt like. It wasn't true, but it felt like it.
Okay, so those pineapple lanterns were super cute, and I hope they have a good home and they work. Okay, here's another electric blue item. It's a different texture. This is more like spandex. But it is also a pantsuit with a different one. It's a different one in the same color, and it's spaghetti straps. This brand is Nelly Aura, and this sure doesn't have tags on it. But that's okay, because I don't see any stains, snags. Just steam it and take a picture of it.
It does say 2X.
Click here or click here. And of course, click here to subscribe.